Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm not here to talk about Celtic mink jewelry. Grandma's got a political rant to go on, so bear with me. I am a registered voter. I started voting in 1972 at the age of 18 when they lowered the voting age. So I have been watching our country's politics for almost 50 years. So I'm opinionated, I'm a voter, I am entitled to my opinions. So let's go. Donald Trump is our president. I do not respect the man. I have no interest in respecting the man. I do respect the office of our U.S. president. That is an office that deserves our respect. It is in the Constitution. It is the way our country has been set up to run. I knew Trump was going to cause us problems. Believe me. But I did not expect the number of problems just caused by the sheer chaos of his executive orders the minute he entered office. 200 executive orders on day one. He didn't sign all those orders. Those orders were pre-written and pre-signed. There is no way in hell one person can sign that many orders, especially an old man. Older than me, 78 years old, is our president. I'm 70. Come on, we slow down when we get older. One of the things that is going to affect all of us, especially me as a small business owner, are the wonderful new tariffs our president has imposed on Canada and Mexico, the two countries that are our biggest trade partners, the two countries that border on the north and south of our country, the two countries that until Trump entered office, we did not have tariffs with. There was a North American Free Trade Act. I don't know what it was called. Then Trump had to piss on it by renegotiating it. Now, apparently he's gonna throw everything out the window, the baby with the bath, the dog and the cat, and everything else that comes with it, because we got tariffs on our two closest trading partners. Guess what? Tariffs are a tax on the countries sending us product. Wonderful, except the people importing those products are the ones that are going to pay the tax. Then they are going to turn around and raise our prices. So prices are going to go up, baby. Food, gas, cars, building supplies, intern houses. I can't even begin to name all the things that are being taxed. And guess what else? Canada and Mexico are going to impose retaliatory taxes. So things are going to go up for them, but they're going to make it a pain in our country because they're not going to buy things like American liquor, spirits, especially from red states that produce much of our liquor. So basically, we're all screwed. Prices are going up. Anybody that remembers their history, and this is ancient history, back just before the crash of 1929, a previous president put tariffs on everything coming into this country. Protectionism at its finest. And what was the purpose? Well, I don't know what the purpose was, but it caused the Great Depression, which we did not get out of until after World War II. So for almost 10 years, this country suffered one of the worst eras of economic devastation we have ever seen, and you can only take my personal opinion for it. And I do not have the facts to back this up, but if something isn't done, I personally believe that we are going to crash the American economy and in turn crash the world economy, and maybe we'll create another recession. Or maybe we'll get to match the Great Depression. Wouldn't that be fun? 25% unemployment rates. people not able to find jobs because they don't exist, the wealthy buying up everything, dictating where we work, how we work, if we work. Isn't that going to be wonderful? I bet you can't wait. And hey, maybe those kids, the ones that finally moved out of your house, they're going to be moving back in. Or maybe better yet, your parents, people like me. We're going to move in with you because we can't afford to maintain our houses anymore. Isn't that going to be exciting? Consolidation of family. Family helps family. Family's going to be living together. Because that's going to be the only way they're going to be able to afford their rent. I'm just so looking forward to it. Hey, and what's another good one coming up? Elon Musk, with his doggy Department of Government Efficiency, is in our Treasury Department. And now he has access to the federal checkbook. All that money, trillions of dollars, all the money that Congress approved and set aside for our country to pay its bills, to distribute Social Security, to distribute federal payroll, to distribute federal grants, to distribute money to government contractors. Woohoo! Bet we can't wait to find out what his plans are. Now I have a question. Who the hell elected Elon Musk? I sure didn't. He has no business in our federal government pay system. That man is not an elected official. He is not an appointed official. He has not been approved by Congress. He is not a federal employee. He has no security clearances. We don't know what the fuck he's doing there. And guess what? I don't think anybody else does either. But this man, this unelected official, the richest man in the world, the man has no interest in the American people or protecting the American economy or protecting the American people. Emphasize, American, American, American. We are America. What the hell is an unelected man doing in our federal government payment system? He has no business being there. I don't want him there. I don't think you do either. Now, let's get back to a little history. In the Constitution, the power of the government purse, our wallet, our federal pay system, belongs to Congress. They have to pass a budget. Both houses have to agree on it. Then it gets signed by the president. The president has no right to do any line item vetoes. That has been upheld by the Supreme Court. Reagan tried. It didn't happen. Other presidents have tried. It still hasn't happened. But guess what? We've got that unelected man. That man, the world's richest man. What is he doing in our government systems? What's he going to do with our money? What's he going to do with the information he can extract from it? What is he doing with employees from Tesla? Boys, 19 to 24 years old. No one with a government clearance, no one approved by the government, no one employed by the government. What's going to happen to our money? Now, my next question, like I said, back to Congress. Congress, all those people, the people we elected to represent us, where are our Congress critters, the masters of the universe, the people who are supposed to protect our interests and rights? Why aren't they standing up to this president? Why are they rolling over like a dog on its back waiting to get a belly scratched? What's going on with them? I haven't heard a peep. It is Sunday night. Congress has not said a word. I have gotten more information out of online news from reliable sources. New York Times, New Republic, yes, Raw Politics. Maybe you don't like my choice of reading, but you can't argue with Politico, New York Times, Washington Post, those New Republic, and a few other papers. The factual papers, the ones that are supposedly reliable, the ones owned by the billionaires, by the way. The same people who helped get Donald Trump elected and are just waiting for him to divide up the country and divide up the spoils. so that they could buy everything up, buy back their stock, increase their dividends, make themselves even richer than they are now on the back of the American worker. We're the people that keep them in business. We're the people that do the work for these companies. We are the people that are underpaid. We are the people that are going to feel the pain. We're the ones that are going to get laid off. We're the ones that are going to have to find the money to pay the increased prices for products. The ones that are going to increase in price from the tariffs. Isn't this going to be so exciting? I bet you can't wait for what our new country's going to look like in just a few more weeks, because Donald Trump, with his executive orders, is creating chaos. An unelected official is trying to take over running our government departments with a bunch of kids. Nobody has clearances. Personally, I've been reading about Elon Musk and a movement to try to get him deported. I doubt it's going to happen, but tell you what, if it does, I will be there cheering. I hope they throw him on a slow boat to China, because he is so interested in doing business with China. He has more business in China than anywhere else in the world. He never says anything bad about China. If China's such a great country, why is he a U.S. citizen? Why is he working here? Why doesn't he just move there? Why doesn't he learn the language? Why doesn't he just do business with the government of China, where all his factories are anyway? Oh, and here's another good one. Remember those 2 airplane crashes? The ones that were caused due to lack of proper personnel in the towers? The same ones that have had their safety committees gutted by, guess who? Elon Musk. And guess what else? We are no longer going to be able to get any news about those 2 airplane crashes, because they are now officially only going to be commented on by Twitter. Since when does U.S. News go through a platform owned by a billionaire? Where are our newspapers? Hey, I know that Trump runs his stupid politics through Truth Social, trying to run everything by fiat through social media? What the hell is going on? Why aren't they keeping this information private until it's appropriate? Why is everything being done through social media by people who have no business posting there? Social media is supposed to be about me trying to sell my products. Social media is supposed to be about me wanting to post my vacation pictures. Social media is supposed to be about me wanting to show off my fancy lifestyle because I'm an influencer. Social media is not a place for the U.S. government to be releasing federal information that can only be put in one place. Where's our media? Where are those fucking billionaires that own our print and own our media? Where is Jeff Bezos and the New York Times? Where are the owners of the Washington Post, the New York Times, the New Republic? Why aren't they speaking out? What is going on with our press? We're supposed to have freedom of the press. Freedom of the press is supposed to keep our government honest. Well, I'm not sure how much honest our government's going to be, or how much longer, or how long this video is even going to be able to stay up, because this is just my political rant. Grandma got herself a YouTube channel and she's ranting. I mean, it was bad enough in the last couple of years that Temu and Shine came over and took advantage of our selling. They conquered our markets. People can buy stuff cheaper on Temu and Shein or Shine than they can on Amazon, let alone places like Target, even Walmart. And I mean, they're all available online. But, so, what happens? Well, first thing I had to do was drop all of my Chinese charms and pendants. Why? Because I can't buy them for the price they are being sold for on places like Temu. It's impossible. So I dropped them. I am now only buying products from American and Canadian sellers. Well, guess what? Thanks to those 25% tariffs, I'm probably not even going to be able to afford to replace the pendants and charms I was buying from Canada because the market just won't bear it. It's ridiculous. But that's where business is. That's where my business is. And who are going to be the first businesses to fold? The small businesses. People like me, the micro businesses. The ones that only do a few $1,000s a year. The ones that don't have employees. But what about the ones that do have employees? What about the ones that do over $100,000 to $3 million on venues like Amazon, Etsy, Facebook, eBay, just to name a few. In fact, I have found it so expensive to sell on these platforms, I am having to shut my sales venues down. Michael's Maker Place, gone. Etsy, on vacation. Poshmark, vacation. Facebook, I can't even get monetized to sell my products on Facebook because they keep changing the rules. I don't know what the rules are, but apparently I'm not following them. I can't even figure out how to fix them. So, another 4 hours of tech supports tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on when I get over being sick and when I get over this rant. So, I'm asking the question, why aren't the Republicans, the ones that are supposed to have metal in their spine, the ones that are supposed to stand up to our president? Oh no, oh wait, they've been told they are going to be primaried. Elon Musk is going to pay to primary them from the right. We already got alt-right people in our government. We already got crazy people there. But roll over on your back like that dog I was talking about earlier. Wait to get your belly scratched. Wag your tail. Maybe you won't get primaried after all. But what about the people you were elected to represent? Where is your spine? Where are my 2 senators? John Husted, Bernie Moreno. Hey, shout out to you 2 bastards. Why aren't you standing up for me? I have called your offices. Nobody's gotten back in touch with me. Oh, wait, I did that Friday night. Where the hell is your staff working? Why haven't I gotten a reply? Maybe I'll get a nice form letter from you on Tuesday or Wednesday telling me, thanks for your interest in our political activities. Well, sorry, girlie, we can't help you because we're too busy trying to brown-nose our president in hopes that Elon Musk isn't going to primary us from the right. And now, me, the Democrat, where is my Democratic constituents in my government? Why aren't they standing up? What happened to those people like Adam Schiff that had spine? Where are you? Why aren't you standing up to the president in the Senate? Hey, what about the House of Representatives? Hakeem Jeffries, you're the minority leader of the House of Democrats. I haven't heard a single word from you. I haven't heard a single word from Bernie Sanders. I haven't heard from AOC. And she is usually on top of shit. Go, girl. You are A1 in my books. But, hey, what's going to happen? We got a slow motion economic coup going on right now. Because Elon Musk, the unelected president of our country, is deciding what our policies are going to be, what our interests are going to be, how those interests are going to align with his financial interests. Woohoo! Can't wait for the depression that's coming. Can't wait to say I told you so. Not going to be happy about I told you so. But let's screw over another generation of American youth. Because, let's face it, they want to go back to the 1950s? Well, at least the economics were good, and guess what? The highest tax rate on rich people was 90%. Hey, when Kennedy got elected, he dropped it to 71%. And then when Reagan got elected, he dropped it to 32%. Woohoo! So, now our government operates at a deficit. Why? Because we don't have revenue. Why? Because we keep cutting taxes. That trickle-down theory? Well, when rich people get money in their pocket, they don't reinvest it in the economy. They don't reinvest it in their workers. They don't reinvest it in their business. No, they buy back stock. They buy another mansion. Who the hell needs 14 houses? Who the hell needs 3 houses? Who the hell needs houses all over the world? You can only live in one house at a time. So, what are you going to do with all those houses? What are you going to do with all those fancy cars? What are you going to do with more money than you can spend in one lifetime? What are you going to do with more money than your children can spend in their lifetimes, even with wives and their children? So, where's all this money going? It's getting tucked away. It's going into investments. It's going into the bank. It's not going into the American worker's pocket. Oh no. We're just something that has to be gotten rid of. We're something that needs to be replaced by robots. We're something that needs to be replaced by AI because we're too expensive. Well, if all of us get laid off and we're too expensive and we can't afford our rent and we can't afford our food, what the hell's supposed to happen to us? But wait, you're rich, you got your money. So, woohoo! Congratulations! Screw America, because that's what's going to happen. Thank you so much for your time. Hope somebody bothered to watch this because, well, I certainly enjoyed ranting about it. Thank you. Bye.